So recently, Roblox has been in some very hot water. I mean that they're protecting predators on their platform. Oh wow, yeah, this is new, innit? Protecting predators on Roblox. That's not a thing they've done before, is it? Wow, I'm shocked. So Roblox made the stupid decision not too long ago to ban a Roblox YouTuber called Schlep. He is a massive part in, he protects the community, right? He is the guy who, gets these predators on Roblox arrested, right? You know, the guys who kind of diddle children. I'm not really going to get into the nitty gritty of it, but yeah, he gets them arrested. He works with law enforcement to get them arrested. Well, Roblox banned him for the stupidest reason possible, right? And I'm a bit late making this video, but right, and I had to come out of retirement to make this video because I made a video like 4 weeks ago, right? That was the last time I made a video. It's been ages, right? But, I'm back, right? I'm a bit late. But yeah, they banned him for leading these users off platform, right? They compared Schlep to a predator, right? They compared what Schlep is doing to a predator. They basically called him and his team predators. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm not joking either. I don't have the tab open to show you right now, right? But they called him a predator, right? They called what he's doing similar to what a predator does on Roblox. How crazy is that? Roblox, are you serious? He's the one catching these predators. He's the one putting these fuckers in prison. What do you mean? Also, Roblox, no, YouTube is gonna actually, kick me in the balls for swearing in these videos. But honestly, I don't care, right? This is crazy, right? So, now here you can see Roblox responded now directly to me. When did I ever take the law into my own hands? We work with law enforcement. We have 6 arrests of child predators in your community. Why did you do nothing about felony child predator arrests? We were sending you. What a joke. So here you can see Roblox defended their decision to ban Schlep from the platform. Taking the law into your own hands isn't safe in the real world, and it's not safe online. So you see here, he isn't taking it into his own hands. If you go to any of his videos, you can see that he has law enforcement with them when he does these arrests, right? He has law enforcement with them when he, meets up with these people, right? It's not, he hasn't taken it into his own hands. He's working with law enforcement to get these people arrested. Like they should, right? That's why we work with law enforcement to hold bad actors accountable, right? Okay, fair enough, Roblox. So you're working with law enforcement to, get him in prison and stuff. That's what Schlep is doing. You're accusing him of not. You're also accusing him of, I'm pretty sure they put out a tweet and said, you should be coming to Roblox first, right? Except from they have. And times that they haven't, it's because you don't do shit to the predators, right? You don't take action against these predators. You're taking action against the people who are trying to get the predators off of the platform. Can you see the problem? Can you see the problem that we might have with this? You're being stupid, Roblox. You aren't being stupid, quite frankly. I know I'm a nobody, right? I only have like 200 odd subs, right? But this is important, dude. This is crazy. Instead of taking action against the predators, by the way, didn't happen, right? He sent the information, right? Schlep, right? He sent the information of these predators that he caught, right, to Roblox before he put out these videos. No action was taken, right? No action was taken until Roblox saw Schlep's video, and then the accounts were banned on Roblox. Can you see how that may be a problem? Yeah, me too. That is crazy, right? Roblox, what are you doing? They were telling us to use the report button on people's profiles, right? The report button doesn't do anything, right? Quite frankly, if you go to report somebody on Roblox, a hacker, somebody being inappropriate, somebody spam your DMs, any of those people, right? No action will be taken against them. No action, right? Because the report button doesn't do shit, right? Now, I find this tweet funny here. From Bloxy News, this will surely go well. Have a burning question you want to ask Roblox CEO David Baszucki? Submit it by August 22nd for a chance to be answered during the Buildman Q&A at RDC 2025. I really want to see how this goes down, because you know for well, nobody is going to ask a normal question. Everybody is going to be asking about Schlep and these child predators, and it's going to be really funny. I'm probably going to be live streaming that, to be fair. And you know, on the topic of, you know, RDC, recently, big creators like Creekcraft, Cubal, NC, Remainings, and Soyluz, I don't know Soyluz, I think they're like a more, you know, like different, you know, foreign creator, but you know, like big creators, I'm pretty sure, yeah, OG Vex, Kindly Kian, one of the OGs, and Think Noodles have all dropped out of the STAR program, right? And this means them losing, like, a lot of money. I think it's like $3,000 a month for some, right? That is crazy, right? And that's because of the Schlep situation, because Roblox has refused to, you know, unban Schlep and take the right action against these predators. They've all decided to drop out of the STAR program and lose a lot of their revenue. That is crazy, bro. It's wild. Now, this is some, you know, kind of good news, right? Recent good news. Well, it was announced in April, right? But I haven't really seen it. Parents can block their child from playing specific games on Roblox. This is really good, right? If you don't want your child to play, for example, Meep City, where all, you know, the predators are and the weirdos are and the people wanted to have, you know, you know what the rest is. You know, that is really good. Parents can now block what their child can and cannot play off of Roblox. This is a really good update. I'm going to like this tweet. Now, this is where it gets bad again. In response for 17-year-olds being allowed into social hangout at about including private spaces such as bathrooms or bedrooms, Roblox has stated they are now considering 17 versus 18 for these experiences. So basically beforehand, Roblox was thinking that 17-year-olds were allowed in these I'm just going to say ESAX games, right? They were saying that 17-year-olds, minors, we're allowed in these ESAX games, alright? 17 is not the age of consent in most states in the US. In the UK, it's 16, right? But 17 is still a minor, right? 18 is an adult, right? But 17 is still a minor. And then Roblox is like, oh yeah, 17 and up can go into these ESAX games. You're letting minors into these ESAX games. Why might that be a problem? I don't know. Maybe use your fucking brain cells, right? Oh, wait. You don't have any. Jesus Christ. Where is your moderation team at? Oh, wait. It's all been turned into AI. I forgot about that because apparently AI is, you know, innovative and, you know, the feature and all that. You have to use AI. AI is shit. It doesn't do, like, anything half of the time. Report button. I'm going to report this guy. Roblox pushes it aside. Their AI pushes it aside. Doesn't really care about your measly report, right? It doesn't matter, right? Roblox AI moderation is crap, right? And letting minors into ESAX games is wrong. And, you know, they should be... This is, like... Oh, my God, it's crazy. I can't even describe how stupid this is. I can't believe I'm even talking about this. I can't believe Roblox even considered that this was an okay idea. Now, this is a funny one. David Baszucki's Roblox account has been terminated. This is really funny. The CEO of Roblox, his account was terminated. Now, this just goes to show how their AI moderation can mess up all of the time. It messes up. It falsely bans people for stuff they haven't done and for, you know, items that were in their account from ages ago, right? And now he's gone and banned the AI clanker himself, David Baszucki. This is also a big one. Roblox has lost around 12.17 billion in market capitalization since August 6th. And, you know, Roblox recently, very recently, for example, they put out a video talking about how, you know, they were introducing new safety features. But that was only after they started losing all of this money, right? I think they used to be worth around, you know, 80 billion. Now they're worth like 60 billion by now, I think. It's crazy how much money they've lost. And the only time that they, you know, oh wait, we need to take action, was when they started losing this much money. It's wild. Now this is, you know, more positive news. Club Iris has been taken down. Really good. I think some other games too. Dollhouse Roleplay was taken down. some, just some random, clearly e-sex games were taken down. Roblox, I'm liking this tweet. This is another funny one. Roblox just uploaded a new item listing Roblox's core values. What are the core values, may you ask? Respect the community. Does Roblox do that one? No. We are responsible. Does Roblox ever take accountability for anything? No. Take the long view. I don't think Roblox ever does that. And get stuff done. Roblox sees, these issues with predators on the platform. Doesn't do shit. Oh no, Predator Catcher, we need to ban him. Get stuff done. Okay, buddy. Now, last thing I have to, to say about this. The Schlep situation is so big at the moment that it's made national news. Big YouTubers like Penguin Zero has been covering it. It's been crazy, right? Asmongold made some videos on it. Yeah, I recommend you actually check them out if you're old enough. Because Asmongold ain't, the most family-friendly YouTuber. He's a very political guy. But, if you like Asmongold, go and check those videos out. Because they are very good videos. But Law by Mike himself, right? The big internet lawyer made a video on Roblox vs. Schlep. Right? But I'm just going to play the video here.
And here's what he can legally do. They banned Schlep, accusing him of unsafe roleplay conversations, sharing personal info, and moving users off platform. But Schlep says that's not true. He says they banned him because he shows how unsafe Roblox can be for children. Fighting a ban like this is tough, since courts usually let companies enforce their own rules. But Schlep can fight back. For example, he could argue that Roblox fails to enforce these rules against Preds playing the game, yet singles him out, and that the ban was retaliation for exposing safety flaws on the platform. But here's where it gets bigger. Schlep isn't alone. He's just one of 500 survivors wanting to sue Roblox. In Iowa, a 13-year-old says she was lured from her home by a 37-year-old she met on Roblox. Jesus Christ, that is wild. Oh my god, I haven't even heard of that one. Jesus Christ. Let's carry on with the video. And in Texas, a former Marine says he was targeted as a child. The lawsuits say Roblox is unsafe, pointing to weak age checks, adults messaging kids, and allowing disturbing games on the platform, like Escape to Epstein Island. Worst of all, they claim Roblox misled parents that it was safe. Now, fans worldwide are pushing back with a petition to remove Roblox's CEO, and it's already passed 100,000 signatures. And if this short hits 1 million likes in 24 hours, I'll drop a full YouTube video. Free Schlep. Roblox.
Go check out Law by Mike. He's actually really good. Go like the short and all that, right? But this just shows how bad the situation is. It basically wraps it up, right? And it explains how, he can get out of these tricky situations, right? Just a few things. And, I haven't even heard of that abduction story. That is wild. Oh my god. And I bet, what? I bet Roblox hasn't even taken action against that account. But yeah, no, I think I'm going to leave that there. I just, had to catch up on everything, give my thoughts on everything that's happened in the Roblox community. And Jesus Christ, it's been a wild one, bro. Like, go support Schlep. He just hit like 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy. Let me just bring up his YouTube channel here. 1.38 million subscribers. Jeez, he's been growing fast. But yeah, now go support his content. It's actually really good, bro. Subscribe to his channels, But yeah, Jesus Christ. The Roblox, sort your platform.